So from my experience with this, with following focus, I actually did this with a participant, and we had a focus point about him having his arm fully extended when he shoots the ball.
So did the focus point come from yourself?
We talked about it initially,
Yeah.
and he decided that he wanted to work on having a fully extended follow-through. And we decided that what his focus point initially was that his elbow would be above his eyebrow, so he would finish with a high release point, elbow above eyebrow. And what I started to realise is as we shot more and more, I could notice that he wasn't actually focused on that after a few reps or after 10 or 15 shots. He was still doing it, but I could see his focus change a little bit. So I asked him where his focus was and where it was going.
Can I ask you, how did you notice that his focus had shifted?
Well, in the beginning, I could tell by the speed of his response. So immediately he would shoot the ball, and he'd say yes, yes. And then as we started to shoot more and more, he would shoot the ball and maybe wait for it to whether it to go in or he'd look around, and then he'd tell me, "Oh yeah, I did."
So that was a sign that his attention had gone somewhere else.
I'd gone somewhere else. So I kind of stopped the draw and I asked him, "What do you notice now? What are you focused on now?" And he told me that he was realizing that he was twisting a lot and his feet were landing in different positions. So when he would shoot the ball, he would begin with square feet, and when he would finish his shot, he would land quite turned. So I asked him in that instance then, well, does he want to move his focus towards his feet? And he told me yes. I said, well, what do you want to concentrate on? He said, I want to keep them square. I want to keep them in one place. I said, all right, we'll do that. You just give me a yes or no if you feel like your feet landed in the same place that you shot from. And we had an interesting session because we did this process a few times, just following where his focus led. And it was one of the best shooting sessions I've ever seen him have in 2.5 years that I've been coaching him. So it was a real breakthrough session, and it's something that I continue to do.
And do you think that's because you followed his focus?
I think so, yeah. I think because we found something that he was interested in doing for himself initially, and then we followed wherever he wanted to go with it, that he felt engaged in it and he wanted to do it. And I think sometimes kids will do the thing that you ask them to do, no problem, but obviously they would rather do whatever it is they're focused on. And if they're focused on it, they're going to do it to the max of their ability.